Let's go check the rate of fire damage. Oh my god,
What
man.
is it doing? What's it hit?
300s.
How
much? Fucking hundreds. With the proc trinket. This is with the proc trinket active as well.
Alright there everyone, this is Cobb and the live stream is up right now on Twitch TV. Come say hey, but before that, a lob on of changes very recently went live in a hotfix style patch. This video is going to be a quick one, just talking about them, giving some opinions, and hopefully reading through and replying to some of your comments as well down below this video. So first of all, let's get to the good news. Warlock's got damage buffs pretty much across the board. Destro got the smallest damage buffs out of the 3 specs, but I guess we'll take them. Immolate, Incinerate, Conflagrate, Chaos Bolt and Shadowban all received an 8% damage increase. So this is in a bid to bulk up our single target DPS. Now personally, I would have actually liked to have seen less buffs across the board and instead have a juicy damage buff to a couple of key spells instead. For example, a 15% buff to Chaos Bolt, maybe a 20% damage buff to Conflagrate, which I think is hitting way less than it should be, especially considering that it's our only instant cast base damage spell right now. But I suppose what I'm saying is that while an 8% damage buff isn't amazing, it's something, and at least it shows that Blizzard might be aware that our damage is a little bit poo stick and needs a little bit of tweaking. Now moving swiftly on to the relatively horrible news, we've already lost Killjaden's Cunning, Backlash procs and Fell Flame. Our ability to deal damage and build Burning Embers while running from melees is already pretty bad. Well, just yesterday it managed to get even worse as Rain of Fire now no longer generates us Burning Embers, and because it clearly needed it, its damage has been reduced by a gargantuan 60%. Now in a way I understand why they did this. Rain of Fire had become part of a single target rotation in PvE, just because of its ability to quickly generate embers. Blizzard didn't want an AoE spell like Rain of Fire being spammed in every single PvE encounter, no matter the scenario, what seems to have not been considered. Once again, just saying, the effects that this change is going to have on PvP, as we all know by now, dealing with melees as a Destro Lock in PvP is a torturous pain in the anus. To deal damage we have to stand still and hardcast in the face of warriors and death knights. It feels awful, but we could actually pull it off sometimes as long as we survive for long enough to get through their reflects and mind freezes and all that kind of stuff. With Rain of Fire no longer building us Burning Embers, the only way we can build embers reliably with the melee hitting us is by casting a Conflagrate. Everything else we have to find a way to hardcast, and if we aren't able to get off enough Incinerates or Immolates, we're gonna die so quickly because of course without any embers we can't ember tap to keep ourselves alive. This is just so bad. I really couldn't believe what I was reading when I first saw these patch notes. The correct change to make, I think everyone can agree, would have just been to reduce the amount of embers Rain of Fire gives us. Maybe make it only give us a Burning Ember every time it crits or something. I also have no idea why the damage was reduced by 60%. At this point, they might as well just cut off the end of the spell's name and call it Rain. This change is a kick in the balls, but if it's going to stick, I guess we're just going to have to make do. To end things on a lighter note, Will of the Forsaken has had its cooldown brought back down from 3 minutes to 2 minutes. Definitely a welcome change. No idea why they ever thought it was worthy of a 3-minute cooldown in the first place. But hey, so I wouldn't say things are disgustingly bad. I for one am going to stay Destro. The damage buffs are okay, but I'm really worried that this Rain of Fire change is just going to destroy our ability to survive while under pressure, just because we can't build the embers that we need to tap with. I want to thank you guys for watching though. The live stream should be up right now on Twitch TV. Links to the channel are down below in the video description, so come say hey. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Let me know what you all think of the changes in the comments down below. Stay Destro if you dare, and I'll catch you all over on the stream.